In a bold move today, National Liberation Forces, known simply as the FNL, seized Dmitrij Nadyayize along with 3 of his cabinet ministers. Removed quickly from the capital city of Bujumbura, the whereabouts of Burundi president and his ministers are unknown at this time. With Burundi on the brink of yet another civil war, UN peacekeepers are poised to begin full-scale military operations. For WNN, this is Lawrence Williams reporting live from the deck of the USS Nimitz. We've just received word that rebel leader Haruna Karume has issued a list of demands for the release of President Nadyayize. We're cutting to his live statement aired on local TV moments ago. We, the people of the National Liberation Forces, have taken the war criminal Dmitrij Nadyayize captive. Our demands are simple. Nadyayize and his ministers will be released unharmed upon his immediate and unconditional resignation as president of Burundi. For too long have the Tutsi run our country, raped our women, destroyed our villages. The Tutsi must pay for their crimes against the Hutu people. We await your response.
Okay, folks, settle down. Let's get down to business. At 0600 this morning, President Dmitrij Nadyayize was captured and taken hostage along with 3 of his cabinet ministers. The enemy force is believed to be FNL rebels. Recent rebel activities near the city of Bujumbura leads us to believe that the rebels have a supply base near the city, somewhere in the mountains. We're sending a sniper scout team to establish the whereabouts of the president and ministers. Once located, this team, call sign Tango, will report the coordinates of the target and provide cover support for a UN combat force. Tango will be inserted via Hawk near a known trailhead used heavily by the enemy forces. This is a very active trail, so direct action is not recommended unless absolutely necessary. We have a crack UN team standing by to rescue the hostages. When you have located them, radio in the key phrase "Clear Blue" to signal the attack. One last thing. Intel puts the enemy forces at well over 1,000 troops for this region alone. Do not engage unless absolutely necessary. We need your eyes on the ground to pull this off. Any questions? Good luck, gentlemen.
Fais sortir les prisonniers! Sortez, sortez, sortez! Emmène-les dans les montagnes. Assure-toi que personne te suit. Oui, mon commandant.
Let's move out. We need to get away from the LZ quickly. The trail leads into the forest over there. Looks well used. We better stay off the main path just in case. Enemy patrol coming up from ahead. Let's find cover before the patrol finds us. Something's not right here. I don't like this.
There's a small camp ahead, a staging area of some kind. Enemy sniper! There's someone in the trees.
Looks like we need to make a decision. Let's follow the riverbed for now.
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted. I'm taking fire!
Wait here for a sec. Follow me. I found something by the water. What do you make of these? See that logo? CIEE. What's that? There's a small piece of wood over on the ground. Grab it, let's get going.
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted. Returning fire! Holding fire. Holding fire. Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted. I count 5 hostiles, heavily armed, AK-47s, grenades. We better move wide of these guys. There's room to the left of the camp. Let's try and sneak past. Enemy spotted.
Tango 2-9er, what's up, Mother Hen?
Be advised, we've located a large group of rebel forces heading your direction due north. Mother Hen out.
Roger that, Hen. Thanks for the heads up. Tango 2-9er out. Looks like trouble up ahead. We better stay low until these guys pass us.
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
We got a runner! Take him down! Take the shot. Do it now!
Enemy spotted.
Attaque-le!
Holding fire. Enemy spotted.
Look at this. These tracks are different from the rest. They look like dress shoes. Odds are the president was taken this way. I found something. It's a piece of clothing from a suit. One of the hostages had been here recently. There's some blood. It's still damp.
I'm gonna scout up ahead and see if I can pick up the trail again. I can see a small camp up in the distance. We should try and avoid them. I count 3 guards and a couple of guys around the fire. I don't like this. We're going to be seen. Take out the guards. Looks like they went up. Holding fire. Returning fire! Holding fire.
Dépêche-toi! Au secours!
Taking him out!
Attaque-le!
Holding fire. Enemy spotted. Taking him down. Holding fire. Enemy spotted. fire. Enemy spotted. Taking fire! Holding fire. The trail stops here. There's signs of a boat being pulled ashore here. I think we should follow the edge of the lake and try and find where they came ashore. I hear something. Sounds like an outboard. Stay low. Looks like a patrol. Let's avoid them. Sound travels far across lakes. Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
À plat ventre!
Enemy spotted. They may have come ashore here. It's hard to say. There's some tracks, but they're old. Hold up. I need to use a medic. I think we should follow. They may lead the wrong way, but it's our best chance. Hold up. I hear something. Enemy spotted. fire. Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted. Turning fire! Holding fire. Hold up. I need to use a medikit. There's a small camp ahead, a staging area of some kind. Looks like they came ashore over there. From the looks of things, they didn't stay long. Ambush! Head for that ridge and take cover! Holding fire. Enemy spotted. Invisible from now on. Mission failure is not an option. Holding fire. Returning fire! I'm taking fire! Holding fire. Let's move. Follow me. Stay close and quiet. I don't like this. We're going to be seen. Enemy spotted.
Quoi? Des intrus!
I'm taking fire! Holding fire. Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted. Another camp. Let's try and avoid them. Enemy spotted.
T'as entendu ça?
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted. There's someone in the trees. Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
Attaque-le!
Let's get up on that hill. Holy crap, they're everywhere. I don't think we can avoid these guys. Find a good position. Let me flank them. Give me cover fire when I signal. Holding. Go! 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 spotted. I'm taking fire! I'm taking fire! Holding fire. Enemy spotted. Hold up. I need to use a medikit. Look out. Him down! Holding fire.
Des intrus! Des Américains! L'ennemi est là! Des intrus! Des Américains! L'ennemi est là! Des Américains! Des intrus! L'ennemi est là! Au secours! Attaque-nous!
Holding fire.
Tango 2-9er, this is Mother Hen. Be advised, rebel activity has increased near your location.
Roger, Mother Hen.
Something's not right here. I don't like this.
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted. The trail heads into the forest over there. Enemy spotted. Returning fire! Holding fire. Hold up. I hear something. Enemy spotted. Ambush! Are you okay?
Où est-ce qu'ils sont? Où est-ce qu'il est?
Holding fire.
intrus!
Holding fire.
Tango 2-9er, this is Mother Hen. Over.
Tango 2-9er, what's up, Mother Hen?
Be advised, we've located a large group of rebel forces heading your direction due north. Mother Hen out.
Roger that, Hen. Thanks for the heads up. Tango 2-9er out.
Holding fire. Enemy spotted. Returning fire! Holding fire. Enemy spotted. The jungle has opened up quite a bit. We'll need to be very careful. Enemy spotted. Keep your eyes peeled. There could be more. Enemy spotted. Returning fire! Holding fire. There seems to be more rebels. I think we're close. Intel said there was a major camp within a day's march of Bujumbura. Enemy spotted. The jungle has opened up quite a bit. We'll need to be very careful. Looks like their main base. I see lots of movement. Let's see if we can find the hostages. Look at those guys. They're not regulars. Why would two heavily armed white guys be standing in the middle of the jungle? I see them. In those three small buildings closest to us. Mother Hen, this is Tango 2-9er. Clear blue. I repeat, clear blue. There's one heading for the shacks. Take him down. Take him down. Far side of the clearing. Returning fire! Holding fire. There's one heading for the shacks. Take him down. They killed a hostage.
Great job, guys. We've extracted the hostages. Time to get you out of here. The transport is over there. The president was not among the hostages. Looks like they moved him to a different location.
Let's go home.
U.S. Marines successfully extracted President Nadiayeze's cabinet ministers today. Unfortunately, the whereabouts of the president are still unknown at this time. The rebels have stepped up attacks throughout Burundi in response to the UN's presence. Full-scale civil war is about to break out. Good job on extracting the cabinet. As you know, President Nadiayeze was not found at the rebel camp. We suspect he's been moved to another location we're not aware of. Intel believes that this man, Abdi Hussein, is the rebel's second in command. He's currently located in the town of Matongo in the Kayanza province. Your job is to find his base of operation, infiltrate, and extract Nadiayeze's location. Use whatever means necessary. The rebels control most of the town, so be very careful. Indigenous peoples may support the rebels, so don't trust anyone. And keep a low profile. Good luck. Oh, one more thing, gentlemen. We've been looking into the presence of mercenary forces in the region. Now, based on our reports and the evidence obtained in the field, we've ascertained that the FNL rebels are indeed receiving outside aid from Eastern European countries. To what extent they are supporting the rebels and for what reasons are still unclear. Report any further encounters immediately. If there is an outside influence, we may have a serious problem. That is all.
They're pulling us over. Get ready. This is going to get ugly. Head for that building. I'll cover you. An entrance. The whole town knows we're here. Enemy spotted. I'm taking fire! Holding fire. Turning fire! Holding fire. See that smoke? We're burning tires to let people know we're coming. They're patrolling the area heavily. We need to stay on the main street. rebels all over the place. Enemy spotted. I'm taking fire! Holding fire. I'm taking fire! Holding fire. Hold up. I need to use a medikit. Enemy spotted.
L'ennemi est là! Des intrus! L'ennemi est là! Des Américains!
Enemy spotted.
Couchez-vous, bande d'idiots! Après avant!
Enemy spotted. I'm taking fire! Holding fire.
Attaque-le!
Enemy jeep incoming. I'm taking fire! Holding fire. I'm taking fire! Holding fire. Enemy spotted. I'm taking fire! Holding fire. Returning fire! Holding fire. cameras all over the roofs. Stay out of the open.
Taking fire!
Holding fire. Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted. Hold up. I need to use a medikit. Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted. Returning fire! Holding fire. Who might you be? We have a new player. Hello, Mr. Unknown. Let's follow that truck. Look over there. See those crates? Looks like equipment of some kind. Hey, get a look at this. South African Diamond Company. What the hell would rebels want with diamond mining equipment? Something's not right here. We knew about the mercenaries helping the rebels, but the level of organization doesn't make sense. What could these mercs possibly gain from aiding rebels? It's bad. Up ahead, there's a checkpoint with 2 PKS machine guns, a minefield, and at least 3 guards. There could be more inside a small building nearby. Good news is I saw a small path on the slopes of that hill. We should be able to bypass the roadblock. My only concern is the tower guard. We may need to deal with him quietly.
I need help over here!
Taking him out!
I'm hit!
That's an old French colonial fort. The rebels have occupied it from the looks of things. We need to meet up with a contact. He's going to help us get inside. Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted. There's a secret passage leading into the fort from a building just down the way. Abdi should be inside the...
Go, go!
Enemy spotted.
Everyone get down now! Get down! On the ground! On your knees! Legs crossed! Arms above your heads!
Abdi, move over to the wall. Cover me while I talk to Abdi. Tell us where the president is, Abdi. We don't want to hurt you.
I know nothing.
Don't make this painful, Abdi.
Nothing you can do, Abdi.
I have all the time in the world.
No. I think you're out of time, my friend.
This is your last chance, Abdi. You can still see another day.
I will not help you. I'm not afraid of death.
Fine, have it your way. Search the room. He may have stashed some information on the location of Nagiyize. What do you make of these? Only Abdi of all people have these. Great. Let me radio this in. Cover home, this is Tango 2 Niner. We've located Abdi and secured the package. We need immediate evac at LZ Romeo.
Roger, Tango 2 Niner. ETA 15 minutes. Don't be late.
We need to hustle. Putting out a lot of time. The evac can only stay on site for so long. I don't know about you, but I'm in no mood to hunt it out of here if we miss the flight. Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted. spotted. Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
Hostilities between Hutu and Tutsi ethnic groups has led to the country's worst bloodshed in 20 years. The larger Hutu population has begun overthrowing local government and capturing local law enforcement personnel. FNL rebels have successfully taken over many of the smaller provinces and towns. Bujumbura is burning today as rebel forces begin advancing on the nation's capital. If President Ndayishimiye is not recovered soon, Burundi will tear itself apart. This is it, folks. Intel has verified the data acquired from Abdi Hussein and located where President Ndayishimiye is being held. Here, deep inside this mountain range, there's a large rebel camp. From what we can gather, the president is being held inside one of these buildings near the center of the compound. We're sending in a recon team to prep the site. The Go command is Green Dawn. We're going in hard, so make sure you watch your targets. That's all. Bring them back alive, boys. This country's gonna destroy itself if we fail.
Go time. Let's get into position. Enemy spotted.
T'as entendu ça?
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted. I'm taking fire! Holding fire. I've located the president. He's being guarded by 2 mercenaries. Is that Karume? He's here?
The Americans have already succeeded in rescuing the cabinet ministers. Your men did nothing to stop this.
My men were sent here to make sure things went smoothly, not interfere with operations. That was our deal.
The American and UN soldiers have already raided 6 of our camps. We need more weapons and men to fight these pigs with. They must be driven out of the country. You must commit your forces to help us.
I must do nothing. Remember, Harana, we are here to give you weapons, not involve ourselves in your little war. My men are here to protect my interests.
You would have no interest if it were not for me. If we do not succeed in overthrowing the government, you will not profit from this venture. Mind her.
They're moving him. Track him. There's some kind of cave entrance behind that bush. It's heavily guarded.
He's not here. They must have moved him.
We know. They moved him when the first bird landed. They knew we were coming.
Find them. You have to secure that package.
Roger that. Let's move out.
Returning fire! Returning fire!
Holding fire. Holding fire.
Returning fire!
Holding fire.
Ambush! Take cover! Returning fire!
Holding fire.
I'm taking fire!
Holding fire.
Returning fire!
Holding fire.
I'm taking fire!
Holding fire. Enemy spotted.
Les Américains, attaque-le! Qu'est-ce qu'il est?
spotted.
Des intrus!
I've lost the trail. We should look down both paths and see if we can find a clue. Look, these are fresh. See the footprints? Enemy spotted. Look over here. There's a bit of shirt stuck on this branch. I think this might be the right path. Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
Taking fire!
Holding fire. Enemy spotted. They came through here.
Ambush! Take cover! There's another camp up ahead, but I can't see Nagizi anywhere. Looks like they just passed through here. Let's keep up the pace. We should catch them soon.
Enemy spotted.
I'm taking fire!
Holding fire.
Au secours!
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted. Let's roll.
Des Américains!
Taking him out!
Holding fire. Enemy sniper. Take cover. When I draw his fire, make a run for it. We need to find higher ground. Look out! Mines!
Des intrus! Attaque!
There's a camp up ahead. I'm going to take a quick look. I count 10, maybe 12 guards. There's 2 rebels outside a tent. Could be where they're keeping him. Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted. Mr. President, my name is Cooper. We're here to get you out.
Americans? Are you alone?
We're Marines, sir. We've been sent to get you out alive.
2 men against an entire army?
Sir, we don't have time. We need to get you out of here. Enemy spotted. This is Tango 2-9er. We have the package. Heading to LZ Alpha.
Roger, Tango 2-9er.
Let's move, sir. Follow me. Stay close and quiet.
Where are you taking me?
We have a bird incoming to pick us up in 5 minutes.
How far is it?
Sir, we don't have time to talk. We need to get you out of here, now. Ambush! Take cover! Are you okay? Ambush! Enemy spotted. moving. There's no time.
Ambush! Take cover!
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
Tango 29er, proceed to LZ Bravo. Repeat, proceed to LZ Bravo.
What the hell? Mother Hen, we may not be able to proceed to LZ Beta. Request evac for previous LZ.
Negative. LZ Alpha is too hot. Your pickup is under heavy sand fire. Head to LZ Bravo immediately.
Roger that. Looks like a change of plans. We're on our own for a bit longer. Mr. President, stick close to me, sir. We're going to get you out. Our boat is going to pick us up further in. We need to get moving now. Not too far, sir.
Orders! Take cover! Ambush! Take cover!
J'ai besoin d'aide par ici. Attaque-le! Besoin d'aide par ici. Au secours!
We're almost there, Mr. President.
Taking him down!
Holding fire. I can see the LZ.
Kill the president. They must not rescue him.
The president's been shot! Medic!
My people, they must not.
Mr. President! Mr. President! Medic! Hold on, sir.
With Nadia Yize dead, we need to stop the rebels from taking power. You'll receive your briefing in the air. There's no time for rest. We need this taken care of now. By the way, our unknown, Mr. Kessler, a South African-born German national. Intel reports that Klaus Kessler used to work for the CIEE's paramilitary division some years ago. He was dismissed when CIEE members became uneasy with his ruthless behavior in the field. It's possible Kessler has gone rogue along with several key members of the CIEE's military division. If that is the case, Kessler may have a small army at his disposal, and they could very well be here in Burundi. If Kessler is trying to alter the course of events here in Burundi, we need to find out why. Good luck. Okay, here's what we know. Intel has located a large military buildup in an extinct volcano located in the eastern province of Rutana. Satellite thermoimaging indicates a large rebel force is being massed inside the crater. We suspect a large network of tunnels, man-made and natural, lead into the crater from some external source. We need you to move in on foot and locate the entrance to the base. Intel has pinpointed 3 main camps in the plains at the base of the volcano. Traffic has been heavy near one camp in particular, and we suspect this is the main entrance. Your primary mission objectives will be finding and gaining access to the crater facility. Locate any key enemy personnel, eliminate them, and call in an airstrike. Secondary objectives include destroying any smaller camps, supply depots, and/or vehicles. You've been issued a laser target designator for this mission. To use it, simply bring up the designator and mark your target. Cooper can call in the airstrike. Good luck.
Come here for a sec. Let me give you a barrette. The first camp is about 2 clicks due east of here. We should stick to the grass. The rebels are patrolling heavily, and we're not equipped for direct action. There's a camp up ahead. I'm going to take a quick look. I can see rebels all over the place. get over this hill fast. The rebels must know that something is up by now. Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
Turning fire!
Holding fire. Just let me know when you want those first airstrikes, and I'll bring down the heavy metal.
We're going to pass close to a rebel camp. Careful. There's too many of them to take down.
Taking fire!
Holding fire. Might be able to call in the airstrike from that tower. This is Tango 2-9er, requesting airstrike at grid location 2355 by 4662. Over. Roger, Okay, let's get small. The airstrike is inbound. This is Tango 2-9er. Confirmed. Target has been destroyed. Over.
Roger, Tango 2-9er.
One down, one to go. Let's get moving before the rebels find out what's happened. There's a roadblock up ahead. We need to cut through the pass between those two hills on the right. Enemy spotted. Hold up. This might give us the perfect vantage point for the next airstrike.
Turning fire!
Holding fire. Target down. This is Tango 2-9er, requesting airstrike at grid location 2355 by 4646. Over.
Roger, Tango 2-9er. Airstrike confirmed.
Here it comes. This is Tango 2-9er. Confirmed. Target has been destroyed. Over.
Roger, Tango 2-9er.
We need to keep moving. There's no time. Enemy spotted.
I need help over here!
Attaque-le! Ah! Où est-ce qu'il...
Enemy spotted.
Returning fire!
Holding fire. Enemy spotted. Looks like 2, maybe 3 machine gun nests up ahead. You'll need to take them out before we can move on. Enemy spotted.
Where are they?
I'm taking fire!
Holding fire. Enemy spotted. The scaffolding leads up to the cave entrance. There's at least 2 guards, but there could be more inside the cave. Clear. Move inside. I'll cover the rear. Switching to night vision. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Quoi? Des intrus!
Section clear! Fire! Area clear! Section clear!
Attaque-le!
Area clear!
Enemy spotted.
Ça?
Taking it down!
Au secours!
Holding fire.
I need a drink.
The passage is guarded. We'll need to take them out quietly. What the hell? hell is all this? Looks like some kind of mining equipment. There's that CIEE logo again.
After this, I'm going to Cuba. Why Cuba? Where else? I'm going to be loaded with cash, surrounded by girls. And I'll have anything I want. I don't know. I think I'm going to Canada. What? Why would you go there with all the snow and stuff? Doesn't everyone live in the igloo and sleep with polar bears?
Les salauds!
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
I'm taking fire!
Holding fire.
Where is he?
Someone's coming. Get down. Enemy spotted.
Des Américains! Couchez-vous, bandits!
I'm taking fire!
Holding fire. Enemy spotted.
L'ennemi est là!
You're down!
Holding fire. Hey, look at that.
We are behind schedule. We need to move all of the Mashi men quickly. The Americans will find us soon now that the president is dead. Ja, mein Herr. We are working as fast as we can, Herr Kessler. The heavy equipment is being loaded now and the camp evacuated. The Americans will find nothing.
That's good. They must not learn of our plans. Karumi is dead and we must withdraw. For now. I hear Anschlag will succeed. Die Stalbedanzigkeit will be realized soon, my friend.
Kessler, we need to get out of here and get in touch with command. Something big is going down. Enemy spotted. Looks like a road. I think we should find another way around. I'm going to try erase command. Mother Hen, this is Tango 2-9er, over. We must be in too deep.
Did you see that?
Des intrus!
Taking him down.
Holding fire.
Attack!
Enemy spotted.
Attaque!
Taking fire.
Holding fire.
The enemy is here! American!
Holding fire.
Fire! Did you see that?
Enemy spotted.
Please, don't hurt me!
They came through here.
Au secours!
Enemy spotted.
Je peux t'entendre!
I don't like this. We're going to be seen.
Where are they?
Taking him down.
Stay down. I'm gonna check this out.
There's no time. We need to run for it.
Okay. There's guard towers near the perimeter fence, with at least one guard on each. There's 2 patrols, one inside the compound and one outside. The outside patrol has 1 canine. There are 4 guards up on the helipad protecting what seems to be a French-made helicopter. I'm not sure how many rebels or mercs are inside the buildings, so let's try and keep it quiet and avoid any contact. Let's get into position and blow this place to kingdom come.
The enemy is here! I'm hit!
Fire!
Holding fire. Enemy spotted.
Did you see that? Get down!
Returning fire!
Help! Where is he? Help! Take cover!
Holding fire. Enemy spotted.
I'm taking fire!
Holding fire. Enemy spotted.
Where is he? Attack! Where I'm...
Enemy spotted.
ambush! Take cover!
There's a lot of high-tech equipment here. Something big is going down. Mother Hen, this is Tango 2-9er. We're seeing a large, highly sophisticated camp here. They seem to have state-of-the-art weapons, vehicles, and communications equipment. I think we should call in the D-Boys for a takedown to secure some of this stuff.
Roger, Tango 2-9er. Continue as planned.
Say again. I really think...
Do your job, Tango 2-9er. Mother Hen out.
What the hell? Nothing is making any sense.
Enemy spotted.
I'm hit!
Just let me know when you want those first airstrikes, and I'll bring down the heavy metal. Enemy spotted. This is Tango 2-9er, requesting immediate airstrike. Coordinates 3311. The target is lit. Confirmed.
Roger, Tango 2-9er. Target is lit. Confirmed.
Stanton. It's Kessler. He's going to get away. Mother Hen, be advised that Kessler is leaving. Repeat, Kessler is boarding a chopper and will clear the target area.
Roger that.
It's Gorilla.
We've been seen! He's radioing in! Take him down! Take him down!
destroyed.
Roger that, Tango 2-9er. And Kessler?
He got away.
Roger that. ETA on pickup, 10 mics. Mother Hen out.
Evac should be here any moment. Time to go.
UN forces have successfully ended the rebel uprising in Bujumbura today. Rebels still control many eastern provinces, even after confirmed reports of Harune Kurume's death. The death of President Ndayishimiye comes as a major blow to the Burundi nation. Details are still being shed on this somber day as UN forces begin to settle in for a long and arduous task of uprooting the rebel factions still remaining. For WNN, I'm Lawrence Williams, reporting live from the deck of the USS Nimitz.
Kessler escaped. Kurume and Ndayishimiye are dead. All in all, we pooched the hooch real well this week. The UN has taken control of Bujumbura and restored order to the capital for now. Kessler is still at large, and we can expect him to show up again soon. He was planning a major diamond mining operation in Burundi, something our experts are baffled by, since Burundi does not support the geological history for diamond creation. Intel has its hands full, and I want you to take some R&R. I'll be calling on you guys soon enough. Dismissed.